Hello everyone, it's Kay with majortocareer.org. Welcome to my channel. I decided to start this YouTube channel to be able to help professionals make the connections between major to career. What I do in each and every video is I incorporate my over 13 years of higher education experience at 5 different higher education institutions to be able to help professionals strategize for success. Today, we're going to talk about the major African American Studies. If you are interested what you can do with this major, stay tuned. Folks, the goal of African American Studies is to analyze the social, historical, material, ideological, and aesthetic aspects of American culture, both past and present. It's an interdisciplinary perspective, and the program integrates knowledge from the fields of history, literature, political science, economics, philosophy, sociology, theology, and even the fine arts. And I think this is one of the reasons that makes this major absolutely amazing in the job market. Because remember, when a major is interdisciplinary and cross-functional, that means that it opens up multiple career opportunities in the job market. Students in this major develop key research and analytical skills as they begin to view the United States within the larger world story. They take into account how the cultures of the Americas have been continually reshaped by movements of civil rights, people, commerce, ideas, and they also think on a global level as well. African American Studies coursework leads students to work in law, journalism, teaching, government, museum curation, as well as business, just to name a few. And it prepares students for advanced study in the master's or the doctoral level as well. Folks, academic and career specialists such as myself rely very heavily on occupational handbook, which is developed by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, because what it does, it provides the prediction for job trends throughout the United States so that we can be able to see and discuss if this is potentially a great fit for you. When it comes to the pay and the job outlook for this major, I did want to share with you that because of the interdisciplinary function and the cross-function of this degree, it does allow you to be able to really identify multiple options. So my advice for you is to really focus on what area it is within African American Studies that's most appealing, and then work with your career coach to be able to strategize for success moving forward. The first job title I will talk about is that of a consultant. Again, in line with the description of this major, what you're essentially doing is you're learning about the culture and how it integrates itself in cultural and political systems. And so we find that a lot of entities and organizations, nonprofit sectors, community outreach programs rely heavily on consultancy when it comes to moving forward on various issues and how to handle projects and move forward in a productive way. And so I definitely recommend you looking into this particular job title if it is important for you to be able to analyze and approach situations from a community perspective in a way that helps solve problems and encourages peace and productivity moving forward. The second job title I will talk about is that of a research assistant. It really delves deep within this major because a lot of what you're going to be doing is conducting research on various campaigns, goals, strategies moving forward. You can be a research assistant for a marketing company. You could be a research assistant for an NGO, a community outreach, a church. And so this major really does provide you that foundation to be able to leverage a lot of opportunities. And hopefully this is a job title that you could leverage as well. The third job title I will talk about is that of public relations. It's interesting because the African American Studies degree, being interdisciplinary in nature and cross-functional into so many other areas, renders itself very useful when it comes to the whole arena of public affairs, communications. And so I have had professionals working in public relations who have the African American Studies degree. Again, by virtue of the ability to connect with multiple people, to understand, to provide an empathetic perspective, I can see how when it comes to different PR campaigns that affect our community, we are from all walks of life, and to talk about the sensitivity that is involved in our communications, to talk about the purpose of our communications, to talk about our global communications in a way that is appealing and attractive to consumers is absolutely critical. And so definitely take a look at this job title if that is appealing to you as well. So folks, You know, in these videos, we can only talk about a few job titles. So those were the 3 that I selected, but I do have even more additional job titles in the information bar. And if you are really struggling with making those major to career connections and want to understand how you can start to do so, I do also have my blog in the information bar. I do have proven techniques that you could use to get you started. So please take a look at that as well. As I always say, employers hire people, not majors. Remember, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and share your thoughts about this major. What excites you about it? What is your experience with it? What are your hopes? And if you have any questions, I'm also happy to answer those as well. So I look forward to hearing from you soon, particularly if you enjoy content like this. Thank you for watching. I'm Coach K. Until my next video.